looking for a small stringed instrument travel companion, or just trying to figure out what's the difference between an ukulele and a guitalele, well, you came to the right place. In this video, I'll be fully comparing the design, the tuning, the playability, the sound, and much more. The two instruments I'll be showcasing are the ones I personally own, so I have the Lanakai LU21 concert size ukulele and the Yamaha GL1 guitalele. Both are all laminate construction. Both are similarly priced at around $100 or just below $100. And despite the concert uk size that I am comparing in this video, a lot of what I say in this video will apply to all ukes in general. They both have different tone woods, so the sound profile is going to be reflective of that. That's not an exact indication of their actual type, so the sound is going to vary, of course, based on the material. This ukulele I have here is NATO, which is a wood that is a part of the mahogany family, produces more of a warmer tone. It's not as bright and as resonant as the spruce top that's found on the guitalele here, so you will notice that during the playing tests. Now moving on to size. The guitalele can range from 27 to 32 inches in total length and roughly 17 to 20 frets. The ukulele, on the other hand, has tons of body shapes and sizes. There's even a mini soprano to the bass size, and these are some of the typical sizes for soprano, concert tenor, and baritone in their scale lengths and potential number of frets. Both of them are very tiny and lightweight instruments. You can find them for under 2 pounds. Moving on to tuning, guitalele has 6 strings, of course, and ukulele only has 4 strings. The guitalele is traditionally strung with 3 nylon strings wrapped in metal for the bass strings, and then the 3 treble strings are just straight up nylon strings, which you can just take from a regular size classical guitar's nylon strings and slap it onto the guitalele. The ukulele, on the other hand, has a wide range of string types that you can put on it. Usually it's nylon, fluorocarbon, or Aquila's nylgut strings. But the tuning is going to be pretty similar in that the guitalele basically has 2 additional strings in addition to the ukulele's G, C, E, A. So if you just strum the bottom 4 strings on the guitalele, it's the same G, C, E, A. So technically you can play all ukulele songs on the guitalele, just ignoring the top 2 bass strings. Though traditionally ukulele's G string is going to be a G4, which is higher than a G3 on the guitalele, but you can also tune your ukulele to have a drop G tuning, which will have the same 4 strings as the guitalele. The additional 2 strings that the guitalele have are A and D. Despite the guitalele having 6 strings, the spacing between the strings is a little bit more narrow compared to the uk, so the nut width is not drastically bigger than the ukulele. As for replacing strings, the process for both would be similar to that of a classical guitar with nylon strings. As for playability, both are held pretty similarly due to their sizes, so when sitting down, you kind of angle it up at a roughly 45-degree angle like this. When standing up, you just use your arm to press it against your body like so. Normally, neither of these instruments will come with a strap button, so if you wanted to play it with a strap, then you probably would have to get them installed. But playing a guitalele, you would play it with a similar way as you would play a normal sized guitar. It has the same chord shapes. In fact, a guitalele is basically just a quarter-sized classical guitar. Strumming would still be the same guitar away and over the sound hole. The ukulele, on the other hand, will technically still use the guitar chord shape, but it's just going to be missing the lower 2 bass strings. And so if you notice, the chord shape is just simply missing those top 2 finger placements. And the ukulele does have its own way of strumming, which is quite different than actually how a guitar would strum with their fingers. I am predominantly a guitar player, so I'm not particularly great at the ukulele way of strumming. Here's a clip of the pro Jake Bakuro on how he strums his ukulele to get an idea. And typically the sweet spot for strumming on an ukulele is where the neck meets the body, but if you have a bigger ukulele, then you can actually still strum over the sound hole and still get a very good sound. Picking on the ukulele, however, is still over the sound hole, just like a guitalele and guitar. Playing both of them, you will eventually develop some calluses, but you definitely will develop more on the guitalele. For the sound, the guitalele will have a much fuller sound due to the more strings, so wider range of dynamics. But due to the popularity of ukuleles, there is, in addition to the variety of sizes, which in turn will create different sounds, but there is just so many more tone wood options on the ukulele. So you'll find that picking up one type of tone wood on a ukulele, let's say the koa, versus a mahogany ukulele or a spruce ukulele, would sound extremely different from each other. So that's kind of where this comparison gets very subjective, with the limited tone wood options on the guitalele versus the vast options on the ukulele. So you definitely want to kind of go in person and try all kinds of tone woods out to see what matches your liking. But what I can offer you today is a simple comparison of strumming and picking tests between my NATO mahogany concert size ukulele versus my spruce top Marenti back and sides guitalele. So have a listen. In terms of acceptability, as I mentioned earlier, ukulele just has way more options than the guitalele, just simply due to the popularity. So unfortunately, with guitalele kind of under the radar, it has also not only limited tone wood options, but limited case options as well. So I did a whole video on just guitalele cases or gig bags. You can check that video out if you're interested. Both have a wide range of price points though, so you can get the budget options and even also move up to the higher end ones. But the ukulele definitely can go up higher, because especially with their high end solid koa ukuleles, that definitely gets up into the 4 figures. So in conclusion, which instrument do I think is best for who? Of course, the tone wood is extremely subjective to your ears, so if you simply like the koa sound on the ukulele, then you just have to go with the ukulele. If this is your very first stringed instrument of this kind, the ukulele is easier to learn because it has only 4 strings. But if your ambition is to eventually learn guitar, or you just prefer a more robust and balanced sound profile, the guitalele is definitely a better choice. If you already play guitar, then you will appreciate the sound and playability from the guitalele a lot more. That's just been my personal experience as a guitar player. But if you just love portable string instruments, you want to love both and get both. If you want to learn more about these 2 instruments that I have with me here, I've done separate videos on them already, so check out my channel and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.